Hello everybody, and welcome to Season 39 of the Ultimate Hunger Games Simulator. I'm once again joined by Cullen, Austin, Dan, and your fan suggestions. First up, we have Dan's theme of characters that are rivals. We have Char, Amuro Ray, Ventress, Voss, All Might, Engie, Atsushi, and that name, Ryanosuke, right? Ryanosuke, okay. Then we have Cullen's team of characters that are black and white. We have Frank Heffley, Julius Oppenheimer Jr., Gray, Spider-Man Noir, Panda, some Stormtroopers, Beetlejuice, and Feathers McCraw. Then we have my team of American characters. We got John Rambo, Stan Smith, Bandit Keith, Kathleen Bate, Thomas Jefferson, Guile, Captain America, and Uncle Sam. Then we have Austin's team of sword duelists. He's got returning champion Iron Valiant, along with Shiva, Ronin, Sigismund, Future Trunks, Mikasa Ackerman, Dracule Mihawk, and Ichigo. And then we have our big fan suggestion team. We got Lytheros, suggested by Jeppo. Felix the Cat, suggested by Jumbledork. Gordon Freeman, suggested by Freg. Baby, suggested by DJ Balloons. Mavado, suggested by Pedro Rojo. Anxiety, suggested by Daniel. Silver, suggested by Sans the Hedgehog. Homer D. Poe, suggested by Apocalam. Then we got Franklin Clinton, suggested by Dominic Red. Basil, suggested by Pro Player Mega. The Ink Demon, suggested by Matthew. Kendrick Lamar, suggested by Ethan G. Cronin McDougall, suggested by Luigi Deathstare. Gustavo, suggested by Gab. A Game Boy Advance, suggested by Happy Secret. And Goku Drip, suggested by Red Ninja Puffle. May the Hunger Games begin.
Man.
Off the bat, the Ink Demon has explosives. That can not go poorly. Off the bat, Felix the Cat stabs Gustavo in the back with a trident.
Damn.
Silver the Hedgehog and Kendrick Lamar fight for a bag, but Kendrick Lamar gives up and retreats.
No
Ronan grabs jar of fishing bait while Dracule gets fishing gear. We have Iron Valiant scaring away Shiva from the cornucopia. John Rambo scares away the Stormtroopers.
Alright.
Frank Heffley rips a mace out of Spider-Man Noir's hands. Have a lot of people running as usual. Kathleen Bate attacks All Might, but Baby protects him, killing Kathleen Bate. I did not think Kathleen would go for All Might, but I guess that's where we are. And he was saved by a baby. Yeah, more people running.
Likely.
Cronin, Stan, and Char are working together.
Amazing.
Thomas Jefferson questions his sanity. Julius Oppenheimer Jr. and Misaka Ackerman work together. Or Mikasa.
Jesus Christ.
Amuro poisons Char's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies.
My own two rivals.
Yeah, those were rivals. Ichigo overhears Ryanosuke and Panda talking in the distance. Baby and Spider-Man Noir hunt for their tributes. All Might scares away Shiva. Silver the Hedgehog distracts Future Trunks and runs away.
I see.
Dracule tracks down and kills Iron Valiant.
Damn.
Oh, no returning champion.
Ronan tries to sleep through the entire day. Yeah, that was a fast death for a returning champion. Ventress tends to Basil's wounds. Stan Smith's camp is raided by Guile, Uncle Sam, Beetlejuice, and Kendrick Lamar. Feathers McCraw scares away Franklin Clinton. You know what? Fair enough, Franklin. Can't blame you. Frank Heffley travels to the high ground. Gray scares away Atsushi. Lythero camouflages himself.
Sushi.
I don't know how to say that person's name, I'm sorry. Goku Drip questions his sanity. Felix and John Rambo work together. The Ink Demon injures himself, and Bandit Keith chases Cronin. NG injures himself. A Game Boy Advance receives water. And Mavado is pricked by thorns. 4 cannon shots. Rest in peace, Gustavo, Kathleen, Amuro, and Iron Valiant.
Oh man.
Beetlejuice passes out from exhaustion. Gray stays awake all night, and Goku Drip cannot start a fire. All Might also passes out from exhaustion. Lythero and what was her name again? Asushi, I said, but it was wrong.
Yeah, it's fine.
Atsushi?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll just call him Sushi, it's funnier.
It is funnier.
Anyways, Ichigo cannot start a fire. Ryunosuke tends to Silver the Hedgehog's wounds. Quinlan Voss dies from an infection.
Damn.
The Ink Demon, Bandit Keith, and Ronin discuss the games. Kendrick and Franklin choose for the night. And Sigmund and Engie choose for the night. Frank Heffley cannot start a fire. Cronin throws a knife into Rambo's head. Homer Depot is awoken by nightmares. A Game Boy Advance stays awake all night. Feathers Macross spears Basil in the abdomen.
Aww.
A baby looks at the night sky. Misa Ackerman, Mavado, and Felix the Cat are singing songs together. Ventress attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Stan Smith, killing them both.
Jesus Christ. My Star Wars characters died so fast.
Julius Oppenheimer Jr. and Gaio decide to choose for the night. Gordon Freeman actually successfully climbs a tree to rest. And so does Panda. Uncle Sam Anxiety and Spider-Man Noir discuss the games. And the Stormtroopers get water.
For some reason, I thought you said Uncle Sam's Anxiety. Really got confusing.
Yeah, but also Sushi, Franklin Clinton, the Ink Demon, and Thomas Jefferson decide to all die together.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's not very fun.
No, it is not. Julius Oppenheimer Jr. and Captain America work together to drown Goku Drip.
That's a bomb.
Speaking of bombs, Gordon Freeman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
Wonderful.
Big team hunting for tributes. Cronin distracts Lythero and runs away. Ronin's camp is raided by Silver, Noir, a Game Boy Advance, and Uncle Sam. The Stormtroopers injure themselves. Probably just missed and the laser bounced off a wall and hit them.
Probably.
Shiva begs for Frank Heffley to kill him. He refuses, keeping Shiva alive.
Huh.
Engie falls into a frozen lake and drowns.
Oh, ironic since he has firepower.
Baby and Felix work together for the day. 11 cannon shots can be heard on day 2. Voss, Rambo, Basil, Ventress, Stan Smith, Sushi, Franklin, Ink Demon, Thomas Jefferson, Goku Drip, and Engie.
Big death count for day 2.
Yeah. Guile defends his fire from Mavado, Silver, and Cronin. Gordon Freeman sees a fire but stays hidden. Beetlejuice begs for Kendrick to kill him. He refuses, keeping Beetlejuice alive. All Might tries to treat his infection. Sleeping in shifts. Felix the Cat passes out from exhaustion. Feathers McCraw cannot start a fire. Lythero, the Bomb, and a baby are singing songs together. A Game Boy Advance looks at the night sky. Uncle Sam, Ichigo, and Home Depot sing songs together. And Frank Heffley receives an explosive. Anxiety cries herself to sleep. Sounds about right for Anxiety. Shiva tries to treat his infection. The Stormtroopers question their sanity. People are disgusted and sleeping in shifts. Game Boy Advance explores. Dracule and Homer Depot work together. Ryunosuke and Feathers McGraw work together for the day. Kendrick distracts Uncle Sam and runs away. All Might is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Beetlejuice overhears Shiva and Panda talking in the distance. Future Trunks receives an explosive. Felix the Cat is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mavado camouflages himself. Ronan severely injures Bandit Keith, but puts him out of his misery. The bomb gets food. Frank Heffley collects fruit for food. Damn, big team here.
Oh.
Gray scares away Misaka Ackerman. Anxiety's camp is raided by Gordon Freeman, stormtroopers, Lythero, and a baby. Silver gets the high ground, and so does Captain America. Only one death on day 3, Bandit Keith.
Damn.
Anxiety and Captain America are both awoken by nightmares. Future Trunks, Ichigo, and a baby are singing songs together. Uncle Sam tends to Sigmund's wounds. Feathers McGraw and Frank Heffley hold hands. Shiva and Gray huddle for warmth. Dracule cannot start a fire. Mikasa tries to sing herself to sleep. Big team sleeping in shifts. Lythero begs for All Might to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Lythero.
Yo!
Julius Oppenheimer Jr. tends to his wounds. Gordon Freeman and Silver the Hedgehog fight Kendrick Lamar and Ronan. Kendrick Lamar and Ronan survive. Rest in peace, Gordon and Silver. Homer Depot convinces Guile to snuggle with him. Cronin tries to sing himself to sleep. Beetlejuice climbs a tree to rest. The stormtroopers all unknowingly eat toxic berries. And Char is awoken by nightmares. Nightmares of having no burger.
No burger.
Kendrick sets off an explosive, killing Guile, Spider-Man Noir, and Felix the Cat.
Oh. 2 team kills.
Game Boy Advance is raided by Char, Homer Depot, Beetlejuice, and Sigismund. Frank Heffley stabs Gray while his back is turned. Feathers McGraw goes hunting. Captain America dies of dysentery. Ronan gets pricked by a thorn. You can't discarry. Not even if you're Captain America. Shiva picks flowers. Yippee! People making shacks for some reason. The panda diverts the baby's attention and runs away. That was a close one, Panda. You can't go up against a baby. Right, 9 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lythero, Gordon Freeman, Silver the Hedgehog, Stormtroopers, Guile, Spider-Man Noir, Felix the Cat, Gray, and Captain America. Ronan questions his sanity. Dracule climbs a tree to rest, and we got a big squad here. Char and Feathers McGraw sleep in shifts. Baby receives water. Ryanosuke passes out from exhaustion. Mavido thinks of home. Uncle Sam unknowingly eats toxic berries.
Oh, man.
A Game Boy Advance and Julius Oppenheimer Jr. fight Kendrick Lamar and Homer Depot. A Game Boy Advance and Julius Oppenheimer Jr. survive. Beetlejuice convinces future Trunks to not kill him, only to kill him instead.
The old switcheroo.
Panda cries himself to sleep. Ichigo looks at the night sky. Frank Heffley and Anxiety tell stories about themselves to each other. Char attacks Cronin, but he manages to escape. Dracule cannot handle the circumstances and dies. Ronan scares away Mavido. Panda explores the arena. Ryanosuke questions his sanity. A Game Boy Advance strangles Frank Heffley after engaging in a fistfight.
I was hoping Heffley could win, but nope. Well, Healthy Family's out forever.
Rip. All Might overhears a bomb talking to a baby. And Shiva receives a bomb. Feather McGraw's camp is raided by Ichigo, Anxiety, Sigismund, and Beetlejuice. And Ackerman receives a hatchet. Rest in peace, Uncle Sam, Kendrick Lamar, Homer Depot, Future Trunks, Dracule, and Frank Heffley.
Damn.
So Dan Stu has 3, Cullen Stu has 4. I am just completely out. Austin Stu has 5. And then fans are down to 5.
Among 2 teams, though, right?
Yeah, because they have double characters.
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance tends to Cronin's wounds. Mavido climbs a tree to rest. Sigismund and Anxiety sleep in shifts. Ronin tends to Baby's wounds. Ryanosuke, Julius Oppenheimer Jr., Shiva, Char, and Panda track down and kill Ichigo.
Well,
Damn, that
what
was
a
a
team.
massive team up. Beetlejuice cries himself to sleep. Feathers McCraw screams for help. All Might receives fresh food. And Ackerman climbs a tree to rest. Ronin and Sigismund split up. And so do Beetlejuice and Julius Oppenheimer Jr. Ryanosuke sprains his ankle running away from Char. Ackerman overhears Anxiety and Feathers McGraw. Panda overhears Cronin and All Might. Shiva kills a Game Boy Advance as he tries to run.
the Game Boy.
The remaining tributes begin to hallucinate. Julius Oppenheimer Jr. eats a scorpion, and so does Shiva. Ronin and Beetlejuice decide to jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks. Panda drowns Sigismund, who he thought was a shark trying to eat him. Cronin mistakes Char for a bear and kills him. Well, I mean, Panda was right there, apparently, but... Mavido survives. Feathers McGraw hugs a tracker jacker nest, believing it to be a pillow. Ackerman survives. Anxiety survives. All Might survives. Baby survives! Ryanosuke survives.
Jesus Christ.
9 cannon shots can be heard. Ichigo, Game Boy Advance, Julius Oppenheimer Jr., Shiva, Ronin, Beetlejuice, Sigismund, Char, and Feathers McGraw. So just like that, Dan is now down to 2. Cullen is down to 1. I'm still out. Austin's down to 1. And
Oh my
fans
God.
are only down to 4.
The fans came out on top that round for sure.
Definitely. People were telling ghost stories, talking to each other. Baby cannot start a fire. Anxiety falls into a pit and dies. Well, Van just went down to 3. But we are now at the final 7. Oh, are we going to have a cornucopia? Because this would be like, this is a really late cornucopia if it does happen.
A week-long.
Ackerman is unable to convince Ryanosuke to not kill her. And Panda injures himself while All Might just discovers a river. Mavido receives a hatchet. Cronin picks flowers. Baby makes a slingshot. Rest in peace,
Amazing.
Anxiety and Ackerman. Cronin and Baby hold hands. All Might spears Ryanosuke in the abdomen. Mavido
come on.
stays awake all night. Panda
Team
receives
kill, are
clean
you
water.
serious?
5 characters left. 3 fans. 1 for Dan. 1 for Cullen. All Might
Yep.
receives an explosive. Baby diverts Mavido's attention and runs away. Cronin practices his archery. Panda tries to sleep through the entire day. Tsunami rolls into the arena. Mavido
Oh, God.
fatally injures himself on debris. Panda survives. Baby defeats All Might but throws him in the water to make sure he dies. And Cronin survives. Rest in peace, Mavido and All Might. So 2 for fans, 1 for
Yeah.
Cullen. Rest in peace, Ryanosuke, Mavido, and All Might. Panda loses sight of where he is, and Baby destroys Cronin's supplies. Panda sets off an explosive, killing Cronin, and Baby picks flowers. It's a panda versus a baby monkey. This is what the Hunger Games is truly about. Who will win? Rest in peace, Cronin. Panda bashes a baby's head in with a mace. The winner is Panda.
What is this? What is Good job, Panda. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cullen.
Go.
You had a JJK character win.
I can't believe it was Panda.
He's bashing the baby made it so far just to have his head bashed in. Oh my god.
What a descriptive
That's
way to
so
die.
brutal.
too. Panda would be like, no mercy. I don't care if you're a baby. You get the mace.
Bro said destroy the child. Top
Bro
kills.
was
Highest kills was Kendrick Lamar with 5 kills. Panda and Julius Oppenheimer Jr. tied for second. Tied for second
man.
with 4. Ronin and a Game Boy Advance tied with 3 kills for third. Then we got some people with 2 and 1. The worst win of all time. I mean, definitely the most brutal, but there are other characters that I would have liked to win even less, I'm gonna be honest. Worst win of all times from Pedro, and then Freg, best ending for a game.
Duality of man.
That's so funny. But also, I might be misremembering, but I think it's been a minute since Cullen's had a win, so glad he got one.
Deserved.
Cullen, any chance you remember off the top of the head the last time you won?
That's a great question. Let me look this up.
Especially since most of Cullen's characters killed each other.
Yeah, Cullen's characters have a tendency to just go after each other, which is kind of funny.
Yes.
Alright.
Yutsuhai stays winning. This is true. Good job, Panda.
Okay, your last one was
Bashed
season
it.
33, so it wasn't that long ago, but it was still a decent chunk of time. But alright, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Ultimate Hunger Games Simulator. I'll see you guys back next time with returning champion Panda and 47 brand new contestants. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.